Oh gosh, that is bright. But coming to you from my new makeup room slash getting ready room. So last night Nathan did help me with one last drawer. Finally finished these drawers last night. This is the Alex desk and drawers. When I tell you, these literally have ruined the last 2 days because I did something wrong with one of them. I put something on back to front, which meant I had to dismantle the whole thing. And if you've ever tried to dismantle IKEA furniture, basically you can't dismantle IKEA furniture unless you are at it with a hammer, screws, pliers. So I've managed to scratch like the insides of the drawers and everything, but it's in the inside, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, hi guys, and welcome to the start of a new vlog. It's Friday today, so I'm just gonna do a spend a day with me because we are just about to go to Chadstone, which is the shopping centre here in Melbourne, because now I've got these drawers, I need to get some inserts to put my makeup in. I also am going to go to Sephora, which any makeup artist slash human being would be so excited to go to Sephora to go makeup shopping. However, it's been giving me pure anxiety for the last couple of days, and I mean keeping me up at night because I know how expensive this trip is going to be. So basically, when I left for Australia, if I was running low on a product, I just wouldn't bring it because you are limited to how much cosmetics you can bring into the country. So if it was nearly empty, I just gave it away or just left it at home. So my personal makeup, I'd literally have brought next to nothing. And then my makeup kit, there's just a few bits and bobs that I need. And super exciting, I am doing a collaboration with a hairdresser and a brand next week for some content. So I'm so excited to finally get back to work and paint somebody else's face other than mine. But because there's certain products that I don't have, I need to go to Sephora and pick those up. And I literally probably need about 15 to 20 products. But when one product costs 40 to 50 pounds, it's going to be a very expensive trip, but needs must. This is why I saved up to come here. I knew that this was going to happen and I need it regardless. How cute, Nathan's just got me this coffee and it literally matches my outfit. It's like he knew I was going to wear pink. Honestly, I've said it before and I'll say it again, the coffees here in Australia, well, Melbourne specifically, is unmatched. This mess in the background needs to disappear so I can actually use this room, but the boxes are that big. Like, look how big that box is. How are we gonna break that down? And then this is also my new mirror. So this is the one from the warehouse. I love it. And then this is the vase from TK Maxx, and then these are the flowers from Temu. But how cute. Cheers. I'm in my element, guys. In my element. Really want this Pat McGrath blusher, it's on my wish list. Best powder in the world. Huda Beauty is also on my wish list, the concealers. Now these are the best powders, but I'm yet to try Peach Pie. I really want to try these. Also desperate to try the Natasha Denona concealer. Got some goodies. Top up for the kit from Mecca. Got some, actually I'm going to do a little haul when I get home. Show you what I got. It's the bougiest shopping centre ever. So these are all the designer shops. Hi guys, how are we all? So I do apologise for not filming the rest of our day yesterday after shopping. I'm trying to think what did we even get up to? I can't remember. I think we went for a food shop. I went for a walk last night with a friend, and that was pretty much it. And then we watched a little bit of Netflix. We finished Supercell. Absolutely gutted it finished on a cliffhanger, but if you've not watched Supercell on Netflix, you need to watch Supercell on Netflix. It's fucking incredible, and I wouldn't think that anything like that would be my cup of tea, but it was so good and like so well made. Anyway, I'm just popping on because I wanted to show you or do my makeup haul that I bought yesterday when we went to Chadstone, which I found out that the Aussies call Chadstone Chaddies. You go to Chaddies, that's America. I didn't end up getting anything from Sephora because I realised that I could get 10% off Sephora for my first order online, so I'm going to do that. But I did go to Mecca and pick up some bits, and then Priceline, which is basically like Australia's Superdrug. Just has to go tell Nathan off for being too loud with washing the dishes. But yeah, Priceline is basically their version of Superdrug, and they had 40% off makeup and skincare. 40% off. 40% off. So I absolutely raided the shelves and stocked up on some essentials in there as well. So I think we're going to start off with Mecca. So Mecca is like, I wouldn't even say it was like Selfridges because they have their version of Selfridges here. Mecca is just like the makeup store for higher end brands. So Charlotte Tilbury and Hourglass are the products I got. They don't stock those in Sephora. They also don't stock those on Sephora online, just on Mecca. So this is my little Mecca haul. By the way, I hope this lighting is okay because this is obviously in the new makeup room and it's raining today. So after I said yesterday that spring is coming, it was dead sunny, weather's shit again today. When people say Melbourne is like the UK, they're not wrong. It literally is just like the UK. Start off with the one Charlotte Tilbury product I bought. I got the Charlotte Tilbury powder in the shade 1 Fair. This is probably like my 5th powder. I know you can buy the refills of this, but the shade on my other one, this has all like scratched off, so the shade. So when I'm in my kit, I need to be able to see what shade I've got really quickly. I use this to brighten under the eye. Amazing product. I cannot do anybody's makeup without that. By the way, this is mostly for my makeup kit. There's a couple bits from Priceline that are for me, but majority is for my kit. Now moving on to Hourglass. So I really did treat myself or treat the kit to some amazing bits from Hourglass because I've noticed basically in Australia you cannot really get a discount on makeup in Australia. Like in the UK we have Look Fantastic. Like I said, they have Look Fantastic here, but there's nothing on there, and you only get discount for your first order online. Minus Mecca, that's only Sephora of what I've found so far. So you have to buy makeup full price here in Australia. However, Hourglass, when I converted the currency, it probably was about 10% cheaper than what it was in the UK. So that is why I got a few Hourglass bits. Anyway, so I got the ambient lighting palette. This is my second one of these. I did absolutely love this the first time I got it. I just didn't replace it because they are so expensive. So this was $116, but they're just the best powders ever. Because they have the light reflected shimmers in there, it just blurs the skin and evens out skin tone. So this is the light palette. No, the soft lights. Yeah, no, these are so that's soft light, radiant light, and golden bronze light. This is amazing as an eyeshadow or to diffuse the eyeshadow. And then these two shades here are amazing for setting the skin, especially for bridal because you want to look gorgeous, glowy, and fresh. This for me is definitely a kit staple. Next up are Hourglass concealers. I don't know if I need to speak about these too much because by now you've probably seen all over TikTok, all over social media that these are amazing. I picked up the shades Creme, Fawn, and Sienna. I find these shades just the most universal for skin tones for my type of clientele. But when I say these are the best concealers that I've ever used, I mean it. I do, however, still want to try the Natasha Denona and the Huda Beauty concealers as well. Thank God that did not smash. Got the Veil translucent powder. I've heard amazing reviews about this stuff. I may have used this once, I think, only when a client brought this for me to use. Can't remember how it applied or how it sat on the skin, but yeah, I've just heard amazing things about it, and like I say, it worked out about 10% cheaper than the UK, so got this as well. I think these were $66 each. I'm sure this was $86. Moving on to the cheaper makeup from Priceline. This is like a big goodie bag of bits in here. I'm obsessed. Now, if you're a makeup artist, then if you know, you know. Johnson's makeup wipes. This is a triple value pack, and I get the moisturising ones, the blue ones. I have used the others and I still love, but these are the most I don't want to use this word, but I'm gonna have to. The moist wipes you'll ever use in your life. Now, as someone who is really into skincare, I do not and I will not advertise these to take your makeup off with. Always make sure you double cleanse if you're taking your makeup off. But these are amazing for makeup artists, just to remove any fallout of eyeshadow. They're just the best wipes I've ever used, and I will never use anything else ever again. First up are some bits from NYX or NYX. NYX eyebrow pencil, amazing, amazing, so affordable. These worked out at $6 each with the 40% off, so just over £3 for an eyebrow pencil. So I stocked up on my favourite shades. I got one in cool ash brown, 2 in taupe, and 1 in brunette. And then I got 1 shade in the Lip Drip Fat Oil, and this is in the shade Follow Back. It's a gorgeous golden metallic shimmery gloss. I mean, that on brides in summer is going to be amazing. I don't know how well that camera is going to pick that up. But for summer, for the bronze goddess vibes, I also picked up 3 of the Ultimate Glow Shops. I've not actually used these before, but I've always been intrigued by them whenever I used to go into Boots, in Superdrug back in the UK. Because they were 40% off, I just thought, why not try them? So I got the shades Heike Lychee, and this is a gorgeous, like, champagne-y silvery gold. Next, I got the shade Golden Goji, and this is a beautiful pale gold. And lastly, I got the shade Glitzy Guava. Now this is more of a yellow toned gold. These are basically liquid eyeshadows, and again, for brides, or even just to dab a little bit on the inner corner, are going to be absolutely stunning. Next, we're moving on to Maybelline. So I picked up this foundation for myself. I've run out of my shade of NARS. Like I say, you can't get a discount here. I'm waiting until I come back to the UK in September, and I'm just going to stock up on NARS foundations and bring them back with me, just so I can save 40%. But I just got this one for the time being. I have super oily skin, so this is the Maybelline Fit Matte and Poreless 12-Hour Wear Foundation, and I got this in the shade 128 Warm Nude. I did bring my shade of NARS with me. I wear shade Stromboli, and this, when I tell you this was, I couldn't even tell on the back of my hand which was which. Match up was spot on. We'll report back on how this sits on the skin, especially because I am oily. Next, I got 2 mascaras, 1 waterproof and 1 non-waterproof. So this is obviously for bridal, and this is for non-bridal makeup clients. This is the Sky High mascara. If you know, you know. Love this mascara. Lastly, from Maybelline, I got the, what actually are these called? Oh, it's the Lifter Gloss. I keep wanting to call it the Gloss Bomb, but that's the Fenty one. So this is the dupe for the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is in the shade Moon. It's just a gorgeous pink with a slight shimmer in there. I've been through about 10 tubes of this. I just don't understand why you would pay like £20 to £30 for a lip gloss when it's just gonna come off. I really don't. This retails for about 10 £10 to £12 with the 40% off. It was obviously a lot cheaper. I'm not going to work that out right on the spot, but yeah, this gloss is another kit staple. Up next are these beauties. I've been really wanting to try these since arriving in Australia. So this is an Australian owned brand, and I actually don't know what it's called. So the brand is called Quick Screen. They're basically products with SPF 50. It actually says SPF 50 plus. Now they do skincare, they do tan, they do body lotion, and I just picked up some makeup bits today. These are for me, these are treats to me, but if I do really enjoy them and do really like them, then I will get some for my kit. So I got a primer. So this says primer, moisturizer and blue light defense, which is another really good thing about this. So not only is it SPF 50, it's also blue light defense. Now if you don't know what blue light is, it's anything that comes off your phone, your laptop, your camera, ring lights, anything like that. If you think you don't need protecting from those things, then think again. So I got the primer, and then this is what I wanted to get the most. You're meant to reapply SPF every 2 to 3 hours, but when you've got makeup on, that makes it super hard. So I was after like an SPF spray, but the ones that I found they don't come out as a mist, they literally come out as like a sun cream. So not ideal when you have makeup on and it splats all over your face. This is a mist and it smells, oh, it smells amazing. This is 3-in-1, again, hydrate and glow setting spray with blue light defense. So it says it's a setting spray, but I'm just going to use this to top up my SPF throughout the day because it's SPF 50 plus. Most sprays that I found are not 50, they're always around the 30 mark, which I know there's not a big difference between SPF 30 and 50, but when you suffer with pigmentation like me, you need the highest of the highest. Lastly from this range is a lip balm. Another thing that you need to remember to protect is your lips, especially if you're sunbathing and you're out in the sun all day. You don't want to get blistered, sunburnt lips, because I've been there, I've done that, and Vaseline is the worst thing that you can apply if you're on holiday as it attracts the sun. So this is an SPF 50 plus lip balm. It feels really light, which worries me that there's not much product in here, but I'm assuming it's just a clear one. Oh, so it comes out quite thick. Yeah, I don't know what it is about getting older. I'm just obsessed with lip products. I'm obsessed with keeping my lips so hydrated. Yeah, it feels nice. Feels nice, and it's not very scented, which I actually like as well. Next up we have e.l.f. products. I got another Halo Glow. I'm never going to use Charlotte Tilbury again. This stuff is exactly the same, if not better. I get the shade 3.5. I already have a couple other shades of this in my kit, but 3.5 is the shade that I find most universal for my clientele. I also got the e.l.f. Brow Lift. So this is to stick up your brows to give you that laminated effect. I've not used this. I've heard amazing things about this from other makeup artists, so excited to give this a go. Skin prep for clients, I bought the Weleda. So this is the Weleda Nourishing Day Cream, so it's not the Weleda Skin Food. I have gone off the skin food, especially since it damaged my skin barrier, so I'm definitely wary about using it on clients. Instead, I got the Nourishing Day Cream. This again was 40% off. I'm just assuming that it's a less intense version of the skin food. It's still got the same scent. Oh yeah, it's a lot light. Oh my god, that feels like silk. Oh my god, that literally feels like silk on my skin. Oh my god, I cannot wait to use this. I also love skin prep that comes in jars like this. I think it just makes everything look so expensive. And lastly, I got a setting spray. So we've got the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. So this is a dupe for the One Size Mist. I forgot what it's called, but it's so expensive because I can't get a discount on it here. But yeah, this was about £4 with the 40% off, so couldn't turn that down. Yeah, just wanted to try it. That's it, that's everything I bought so far. I will do another haul when I have my Sephora order. I've ordered some good bits and bobs from there as well. Also, just wanted to share some exciting news with you all. It's now about 2:30, and in half an hour, I have my first Australian client coming to get their makeup done. I am honestly so excited to get stuck in with work, and literally just so excited to physically do makeup on someone else. It's been a long 2 months of not working. I'm just about to set up for my first Australian client. Client, what the hell is this doing? And yeah, it went really well. Oh my gosh, she was so lovely as well, and she was actually from the UK. She was from London, but she's been in Australia for around 6 years, so I actually thought she was Australian because she definitely had an Australian twang. But yeah, it went really well. It felt so good and so normal to actually get back into the swing of things. The only thing is that I didn't manage to get any content of it. She was kind of in a rush towards the end, so didn't have time to take any pictures. Well, I took one picture, but the lighting isn't great. I didn't have time to mess around with the lighting. Ex-clients of mine, if you know, you know. But this is currently, the workstation. I actually curled her hair as well. She just wanted me to curl them with straighteners. So I don't offer hair. Definitely don't offer hair ups. However, I do sometimes offer hair styling. Yeah, this is the aftermath. So now I've got to tidy up. Just to add, I did not do my client in my dressing gown, but the joys of working from home is that you can throw it on as soon as you've finished. Good evening. I feel like I've not filmed much since I started filming yesterday, just because it's been quite a stressful couple of days, and I've literally just not even thought about getting the camera out. It's literally just not been the first thing on my mind, which I know when you know, start a vlog and start YouTube, you are supposed to film all aspects of your life, but I'm still learning. Getting a camera out when you're feeling emotional or a certain type of way is very hard to get used to, but I'm trying. I am trying. I'm just about to do my evening skincare, which there's no point in me telling you what I'm using because I already have done that on another video. If you want to know what I use, then go to that video. It's on my channel. But yeah, it's been quite a stressful couple of days because we are trying to buy a car, which positive, we have bought a car today, but there's just like the niggly bits of moving to a new country that are very stressful, like bank accounts and transferring money to people, and it taking days for money to get sent across, and just trying to figure out that side of things. And then with buying the car, it was quite stressful because obviously I'm a girl. I'm just a girl. I know zero about cars. I have no car knowledge. I just know that if it looks nice, then that's that. So yeah, I don't know anything about engines, I don't know anything about services, and Nathan won't mind me telling you this, but he's also fucking clueless with cars. So when we've been viewing these cars, we have no idea of what questions to ask or anything like that. So we're having to like ask friends to ask friends that they know who are into cars, and because of the time difference, we're not able to ring our dads back in the UK and ask for their advice. So it's just been a little bit stressful. We did go to view a car the other day. This is not the one that we bought, and like Nathan would have put a down deposit for that car there and then until I talked him out of it. Probably not shown the stressful side to moving to Australia as much as I'd have liked. I just want to reiterate. Anyway, I just want to say how it's not plain sailing, it's not easy. It's not all sunshine and rainbows as what social media can portray sometimes. This is why I wanted to make this YouTube, just to show the other side to it. It's hard, but I feel like me and Nathan, it's definitely made us stronger. We are absolutely loving living together, which is something that a lot of people asked us before moving here, is how do you think you'll cope living together? You've never lived together before. But you know, when you're best friends with someone, you love being with that person every minute, every second of the day. That's one part of this journey that we are absolutely loving and appreciating, is that, you know, we are living with our best friend. So yeah, cringe as that sounds, I'm not a soppy person at all, but it's so true. I mean, we've only been here for just over 2 months, and Nathan's smashing work, we've got a car, we've been accepted for our dream apartment in our dream location, heading in the right direction in terms of my line of work. I knew that it wouldn't be, you know, I arrive in Australia and day one I'm going to be working. I've left my business in the UK to start from scratch in Australia. You know, it's not going to be an overnight success. I'm literally building myself from the ground up. But yeah, it's just hard when you get knockbacks and you've got to build yourself up again. And that's what I've been doing. So yeah, onwards and upwards. Didn't mean for this little clip to be a rant, but here it is. Dinner's ready now. I'm going to finish the rest of my skincare and have a chilled Saturday night.